The Hoosiers about to take on the Iowa Hawkeyes in game one. Later today, Michigan State and Purdue. Purdue, the only one of the top 4 seeds to make it to the semifinals. Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Grant Hill, Bill Raftery, Tracy Wilson. Great to be back with all of you for this next remarkable run coming up.
Yeah, I'm you guys, but hey, Jim, we got to get ourselves ready for Bourbon Street with this guy.
Hello, friends. Hello, strangers. I know it's that good time of year with the Ncaa coming on.
We actually need more time to prepare, Raf, for Bourbon Street. But let's prepare for this game right now with Indiana and the story of the Hoosiers coming back from 17 down, beat Michigan, and then beat the 1 seed yesterday, Illinois. How have they done it?
They've shown a lot of grit, a lot of toughness, great defense, but they have a fantastic player inside for Mike Woodson and his ball club, Trace Jackson Davis, starting to gain that confidence, that aggressiveness. You can see it decisive, took over in the second half of both games, 15 points against it, fighting a lot now, and he must play well against the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, he's been something else. For more on Indiana, let's go over to Tracy.
Well, Jim, you guys mentioned Trace Jackson Davis. The reason, or one of the reasons he returned to school, was to play in the Ncaa tournament. No player on this Indiana team has experienced March Madness. They haven't been to the tournament since 2016. Now, the players do believe after yesterday's win, they are in. Mike Woodson, he's not so sure. We spoke with him yesterday. He said, I don't understand all this bracketology stuff. I'm an NBA guy. No, he's not. He's a college guy. And what he told us is if he can take Indiana back to the tournament, that would be something extremely special for him.
Thank you, Trace. He's done a remarkable job. Meanwhile, the high-powered Hawkeyes and Keegan Murray. What a team to watch, Bill.
Some people are saying he's like Grant Hill, but he does give the ball up once in a while, I assure you. He can beat you in so many areas. A talented kid. They really don't have to run much for him. They ISO for him in the elbow. They post him up. Obviously, after defense, he gets great opportunities in the open floor.
And now let's take a look at the fast analysis presented by AT&T 5G.
The aforementioned, the ability to put it on the deck. How about this? This is Grant Hill like bringing the chandeliers.
Oh, well, for Indiana, Xavier Johnson really stepping up, playing great basketball right now for the Hoosiers. His ability to find players on the perimeter, inside, shooters, so unselfish, must play big for the Hoosiers to win.
All right, game one is coming up. Indiana, who knows? Maybe they're in, maybe they need one more. It's a big one for the Hoosiers and the Hawkeyes, and it's coming your way next on CBS.
Morning already? Taco Bell's toasted breakfast burritos will get you out of bed. With fluffy eggs, crispy bacon, and a melted 3-cheese blend, all toasted to morning perfection. You're not dreaming. They're real. Only at Taco Bell.
AT&T is America's most reliable 5G network, so now you'll never miss a moment.
Great.
Can you imagine what you do if the game just cut out in the middle of the action?
I can. We would immediately start tearing out our hair and screaming at the top of our lungs.
A real animalistic, primal scream that devolves into full-on sobbing.
Oh, that sounds very specific, like it's happened before.
About an hour ago.
That's why we switched to AT&T.
It's not complicated. AT&T 5G is fast, reliable, and secure. America's most reliable 5G network.
No two dreams are the same. But there is one van equipped to handle them all. For over 120 years, Mercedes-Benz vans have been built, upfitted, and ready to go. Because we believe dreams should never stay that way.
Your doctor gives you a prescription.
Let's get you on some antibiotics right away.
We could bring it right to your door with 1 to 2 day delivery from your local CVS. Or same day if you need it sooner. But aren't you glad you could also just swing by to pick it up and get your questions answered? Because peace of mind is something you just can't get in a cardboard box. That's how healthier happens together with CVS.
Your record label is taking off, but so is your sound engineer. You need to hire.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Indeed Instant Match instantly delivers quality candidates matching your job description. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
CBS Sports coverage of the Big Ten tournament is sponsored by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing. And by Taco Bell's toasted breakfast burritos. About to tip game one of the semifinals here at the Big Ten in Indianapolis. What a first season has been for Coach Woodson. Yes, the Indiana Hall of Famer. First season, he's won 20 games, and his team on the precipice of getting into the NCAA tournament field. No seniors start for them. Iowa, high-powered bunch, as we mentioned, averaging 84 points a game. Fran McCaffrey, in his 12th year, saw his team put up 112 points in the win against Northwestern 2 days ago. Just a little flash of what they've been able to do. They can fill it up, that's for sure.
High-powered offense, 4th in the nation in scoring against this high-powered defense of Indiana.
And they've gotten better defensively. Fran McCaffrey losing his image.
The officials, Larry Scarato, along with Rob Riley and Rob Kuhneman. Okay, they played once this season, and Iowa defeated the Hoosiers on January 13th, 83-74. Just one matchup. Second one, though, is for the right to go to the title game at the conference tournament. They tap back, and the Hoosiers, with Xavier Johnson, able to get it back into his hands and get things started, Bill.
Grant Hill, we got a little Hawkeye.
Right now, Davis gets the ball. Expect the double team to come on the bounce.
The big thing is how they cut and ball movement, get them in rotation.
3-point shot off the mark for Parker Stewart. And the Hawkeyes will hurry up the floor with Bohannon, who passed the 2,000-point mark in the win yesterday.
Off Patrick's leg. He didn't think so.
And that's Indiana basketball. Mike Woodson has installed this pressure defense. Not a great offensive team, have relied on this defense, been consistent for them throughout the entire Big Ten season.
And Jimmy said he didn't know where he was going to get his scoring, so he really worked hard on the D.
Lob it down low. Grace Thompson trying to back in on Murray. Kicks it back out. Johnson's three, yes!
There's the guy, right? He plays well. This is a different ball club. Dribble drive, fine, finishes, then stick it too.
Now, Murray going off 26 points each of the last 2 nights. And he's able to draw the foul.
Right here, Race Thompson takes his time, gets the double team. And right there, as you talked about, Xavier Johnson stepping up. The shooters are going to have to make their 3-pointers to keep the perimeter honest against this attack interior for Indiana.
Foul on Race Thompson and 2 shots for Murray. I mentioned he's had 26 each of the last 2 nights. In the game against Northwestern, 26-point effort put him over 1,000 in his second year in a Hawkeye uniform.
And Grant, do you see similarities? Seriously, I mean, open floor, he does a lot of things you did.
Well, he's graceful. A better shooter, obviously, at this stage.
Let's have some humility.
No, I'm saying set me up right there.
No, I didn't,
set me up.
I didn't think you'd go there.
Nice move, but it's blocked by Murray. And into the hands of Bohannon.
Well, it's amazing with Keegan Murray. They don't really call a lot of plays for him. He just gets his opportunities within the flow.
Now here he goes.
Tough match for him.
Oh, and it's blocked and rejected by Jackson Davis, setting up Bohannon. Unable to hit the 3, and he's made over 400 of them in his career.
Oh, you can't leave him alone. Jordan drills him.
He's had a lengthy career.
It's his 6th year.
Incredible.
A big thing with Iowa, too, they got to score to set up their many defenses. Nice slip and big-time finish.
Beautiful pass by Xavier Johnson, and Jackson Davis finishes it off.
Bohannon, really, you have to play him honest. We should really open up dribble drive and passing lanes. He screens well.
And Iowa, their offense, not really a post-up team. 5 guys on the perimeter. Ball movement, player movement. You got to be disciplined defensively like Indiana does.
A shot in the lane, and it's too strong for McCaffrey.
Fran was saying he hadn't been feeling well, feels a little bit better. They got to get him going. Little double drag and slip, big time.
Man, look at that. Again, Jackson Davis set up right underneath the hoop.
And that's that guy Johnson you alluded to. Makes a three, finds people.
Hey, he's got a 3 and 2 assists. Bohannon takes it out of there, does Jackson Davis. And on the run is Johnson.
Nice play. Gotcha.
McCaffrey lost it for a moment. Finds Perkins.
Strong.
In the paint for their first field goal.
And they needed that right there. This defense of Indiana has been stifling, but fantastic move, drive, strength, great finish. Perkins, that easy too.
He is really the key to this team. And he started to play well. Insert him as a starter. Perkins shoot it.
Here's Kopp. Thompson, whip around pass. And again inside and scoring is Jackson Davis.
Nice patience. He is a post-up guy, very comfortable around the 10.
Iowa set a Big Ten tournament record, most field goals, most points in the game against Northwestern. Here's Murray with a 3. They've only made 1 field goal so far. It took them over 3 minutes to get their first bucket. Down they go, and Jackson Davis is on the board again.
And I'll tell you what, he is just continuing with his stellar play from the other night against Illinois. Great energy, activity, and right now leading his team with a nice start to this game, guys.
What a setup, man, he's been so far, too. Xavier Johnson feeding it all those times to Jackson Davis.
How about the way he runs the floor, too? Woo! Electrifying.
McCaffrey.
Trying to bring Davis away from the hole and dribble drive him. We've seen that a few times. Down to 3.
Perkins. Great start for the Hoosiers.
Early drag. Good shooters on the perimeter and this tough guy in the middle.
He wants it, and he gets it.
How about the counter? He doesn't do it often, but he possesses that ability.
Right now, offensively, Iowa just all out of sorts. Everything difficult, nothing easy.
McCaffrey loads up a 3, and again, loose ball goes to Indiana.
Fran looking for that media timeout.
Kick it back outside. Kopp short. Tapped around, and Bohannon says, let's go. No numbers, though. 3 on 4. He's going to launch it.
You got to get him on the half-court line. Unabashed from deep.
That double drag action, just all types of trouble it's causing for Iowa.
Johnson goes ahead and takes it down the lane.
Going to get timeout now. They're not waiting. They have not been able to score, therefore they can't put their wrinkled defenses in.
Xavier Johnson diming, distributing, getting to the rim, having his way here early. Hoosiers in control.
So from the looks of things, Indiana has not cooled off from their 2 amazing games that they just played with Illinois and Michigan. Let's just go over some stats for the season so far. Iowa basketball is 24-9. They are 4th in the Big Ten. Keegan Murray, they already talked about it. He could be the best scorer in the nation. This guy's averaging 23 points a game, 8 rebounds and an assist. Shooting 55% from the field. You got Jordan Bohannon. Is it Bohannon or Bohannon? Never really remember how to say his name. He's averaging 11 points, rebound and assist. You got Pat McCaffrey, son of Coach Fran, 10 points a game, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Chris Murray, Keegan Murray's twin brother. He's averaging 10 points, 4 rebounds and an assist. You got Tony Perkins, 7 points a game, 2 rebounds and an assist. You got 2 sets of brothers on. I always forget they have 2 sets of brothers on this team. The Murray twins and the McCaffrey brothers, the son of the coach, Coach Fran. So the chemistry is a little bit off today. I mean, they're down 12 points. You You go over to Indiana, like I said, they got the momentum, man. They played an amazing game versus Illinois, an amazing game versus Michigan. Trey Jackson Davis, 17 points a game, 8 rebounds and assists. Got Xavier Johnson, another great player, 12 points a game, 3 rebounds and 5 assists. Great stats this year. Race Thompson, another great player, 11 points a game, 7 rebounds and an assist. You got Parker Stewart, 6 points a game, 2 rebounds and assists. Miller Kopp, 6 points a game, 2 rebounds and assists. And yeah, man, I mean, they beat a great Illinois team, the #1 seed in the Big Ten. You know, they beat a great Illinois team, and they beat Michigan. You know, in my opinion, how would I put this? I do believe that Indiana might take this one just based off the fact that they got the momentum, bro. They got the momentum. They do have the momentum. Quite honestly, I think they're at a stage where they might as well just keep it going, right? Like, there's no point letting up. There's no point cooling down, you know? We're taking a look at the stats right now. I mean, Trey Jackson Davis is on fire. 5 for 6 from the field, 10 points, a rebound, 2 blocks. I mean, he does not want his team to lose. Xavier Johnson, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists. You know, he's playing great. Race Thompson got 3 rebounds, 2 assists. I think they're coming in with that firepower. Keegan Murray, he's got 1 point. Yeah, he's gonna have to go off today. This is an Indiana team that's not gonna make things easy for Iowa. The game is definitely not over though. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you could like the stream, that would be much appreciated. You could talk in the chat. We will be having the game audio today. We cannot stream the game because of copyright. Thank you guys for tuning in, and let's enjoy this game.
Pushes the basketball, energizes his team, and they've got to score because they love to set up their pressure. They may come back with a matchup, Grant.
Here's Connor McCaffrey putting up a 3 coming right into the game. It's an 8-0 run at the moment for Indiana.
He's been shooting it pretty good lately. But damage to that right arm of his, although he is a southpaw. Ooh, not a good catch or pass, maybe. Woody's over there saying he's big. Put it up in the air. Don't throw it on the floor to him.
No bounce passes to post guys.
Back screen, down screen.
Only 1 out of 10 from the floor. And that one nearly taken away. And it is Miller Kopp up ahead.
Chris Murray on the floor, Chris played so well against this Indiana team earlier in the year. Big numbers.
Toussaint comes down to help and gets the takeaway.
He energizes this kid.
There's Murray.
There's the other one.
And that's a 3.
If one doesn't get you, the other does.
He is so good. At times can be unselfish, even though he is their leading scorer, but got to get involved in the game here for the Hawkeyes.
Yep, his twin brother Chris entering the game after that last time out.
29-11 against the Hoosiers last time out.
You're talking about Chris, not Keegan.
No.
Amazing game. It's a 2-point shot. And it's tapped out. Connor McCaffrey will chase it down.
Stewart can drill him 40% from 3.
There's Chris. Got the 3. Back-to-back 3s by the Murray twins.
He passed up his brother. Maybe there's a little feud going on. Posted up begging.
Right now, Iowa getting stops right now. Not allowing Indiana to dominate inside like they had early.
That's Pop. Wide of the mark.
But they did so well going inside. All of a sudden, they forget the big guy Davis.
Tomorrow on CBS, Queen Latifah is taking on the Mob in the show the critics call fresh and reinvigorating. The Equalizer, new episode tomorrow after 60 Minutes on CBS. Where's tomorrow? Selection Sunday is what that is tomorrow.
A lot of cities in the country but sitting up listening, perking up. Again, they don't run much. Murray does it all on his own. Keegan, that is.
And here is Keegan. Yes.
Right there, he's showing off his skill, his range, the versatility. Why he's the 4th leading scorer in the country.
He's a talented kid, and the matchup of Thompson favors him. Now he's setting them up. If that stays the same of a dribble drive.
The 3 triples on 3 straight trips by the Murray twins. 9-0 run.
Oh, just an energizer for this team.
Jackson Davis tries to go reverse, and a putback by Race Thompson.
His buddy, they really coordinate well together, those two.
Caffrey back outside. Bohannon. Can he do it again?
Yes.
Yes, full straight trips. He's made 3 of them.
They play loosey-goosey and confident. Stretch your D. Now it opens up a lot of damage on the bounce.
Indiana needs to go back to that high screen and roll. They had success. Went away from it here.
They forgot this guy.
Double team coming. Got to knock the 3-pointers down for the Hoosiers.
I think you've got to come baseline on him, on Davis. Nice tuck in and good defense.
And it's stolen away. It was Chris Murray, right, forced it to Keegan. And is that a charge? It is.
Maybe the only mistake that Keegan Murray has made here in this first half, but wow, offensively getting his team back in the game. First team All Big Ten, All American, showing off that range for Raft.
I'll take it. Love it.
Hey, just cashed a check, and I'm about to blow it all.
So let's talk a little bit more about Iowa basketball. Iowa basketball, their last game, they beat Rutgers 84-74. Keegan Murray literally exploded for 26 points, 8 rebounds. Tony Perkins has 16 and 3. Jordan Bohannon has 16 points, and Keegan's twin brother Chris had 9 points, 5 rebounds. I mean, let's be honest. I do believe Indiana's gonna win based off the fact that they have that momentum, but it is Iowa. Okay, Iowa. They're the number 1. Well, they're tied number 1. Are they number 1 or number 2 in the Big Ten? Or is it just is Wisconsin 1? Whatever. Iowa is either number 1 or number 2, whatever the case may be in the Big Ten. And quite honestly, I do believe that if they're gonna win the game, like, it wouldn't be shocking to me. You know, if they're gonna win the game, it wouldn't be shocking to me. But I just have a feeling I like Indiana. I like Indiana and just that momentum that they brought into the Illinois game. No. Illinois is number 1. Iowa's like, yeah. It says right here they're 5. I'm tweaking, but yeah, basically, I like the momentum that Indiana brought to Illinois. That Illinois game, that was very fun to watch, and then also that Michigan game, that was great. They came back, and in the second half, they pretty much, took the game away. So I do like Indiana's chances in this game. Quite honestly, I don't know. Trace Jackson Davis is just gonna have to have an amazing game. Keegan Murray is not gonna make it easy. That's why this game could definitely go in Iowa's favor if Keegan Murray gets hot. He's already got 10 points, 3 for 4 from the 3-point line, 3 for 5 from the field. It's gonna be tough for Indiana to win this game if Keegan Murray catches fire. But let's get back to the game. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you can like the stream, that'd be much appreciated. Comment in the chat and subscribe. Thank you.
Here on CBS, and Jerry Palm projecting these teams from the Big Ten are in, with Michigan and Rutgers right now on that list of first 4 out.
Did you ever get itchy? You guys were always in it, but does the selection show something special even at your level?
It was.
Success.
No, it was. It really was. I mean, fantastic. Finding out where you're going to go, where you're going to play, what's the path to a potential Final Four. So, yeah, we used to get excited about that. And I still get excited now.
I do, too. I love it.
I'll do.
One of my favorite sporting events of the year. Even though it's not really a sporting event, I just can't wait to see the Bracket Mania begin. And that's all tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern on CBS, the exclusive first live announcement of the field on the road to New Orleans.
Tennessee on the floor, real good penetrator. He plays well. It's a big-time addition to this team. Nice find.
Galloway.
Nice check out.
And that's going to go to Iowa. Indiana started with a 15-3 run to open the game, but the Hawkeyes with a 12-2 response.
Murray is placid out there. Just plays, right? No excess baggage.
Low maintenance elite player in college basketball for sure.
It's an Indiana bench. They'll go deep.
And really no post-up game. It's all opportunity off the bounce. Makes you play honest.
Toussaint. And there it is. Hennessy coming in, anticipating that rebound. Being long, and he was on the spot. Now outside, it's going to be a foul call on Toussaint.
Yeah, a little grab on the cut.
Wednesday, 9 celebrities trade their world of luxury to live in the jungles of Panama. It's the most dangerous celebrity adventure ever attempted. Beyond the Edge, series premiere Wednesday after Survivor.
A little mix-up now with the zone. They do a really good job of confusing people with their changes, Iowa. Nice post-up.
Hennessy kicks it back out.
Got a really good driver. Nice Toussaint activity.
Stays at this end with 5 to shoot. Inbounding near midcourt.
But Toussaint is built, isn't he? He is a strong-looking kid.
Great energy. Loves that open court.
Looks like they go right straight man-to-man on this particular play. They're not going to get a shot off their charge.
They get Johnson for the charge, as it was a desperate move, knowing that shot clock was down to a second and a half.
A couple more referees in the house. I think the big board was at that play. Maybe some nice little screens. Little Merkus play to a double.
Saw the double team, kicked it back out. Murray finally misses from three-point land. Sanford keeps it alive. A little bounce pass back to Murray off the glass to tie the game at 17.
And his brother gets so much attention, and rightfully so, but Chris can flat out play as well, getting it done inside.
Boy, his numbers have improved so much since his freshman year. Talking about Chris Murray, averaging 10 a game.
Got to help on that. Dave's got to duck in. Now he's got Connor. Nice fumble. He rifles that baby.
Stuck, back out. Johnson's hit one already. Make it 2.
Nice find, 2 on the baseline drive. Hennessy.
When Davis gets double teamed, though, India, they got to step up and take those 3-pointers with confidence like Johnson did on that last play.
First basket in 3 minutes for Indiana.
Nice cross.
Now look at Hennessy. Reach in and force the takeaway. Galloway, who had big minutes late in the game yesterday. Lob! And it's delivered. Jackson Davis again underneath.
It's like that open that you described. He gets a foot in that lane. Johnson finds big time. Nice time.
Been a game of spurts. Meanwhile, feeding the corner. And that's a 3. Sanford.
And that was made by Toussaint right there. Getting into the paint and fighting shooters. That's what he does.
You got to score points when you play Iowa. They can ring them up, as you alluded to earlier, Jim.
That's Galloway, too strong on the move to the basket. Saw how fast they made up that early 12-point deficit.
Didn't take them long. Good foul.
Second foul, too.
Number 2, yeah. Exactly.
Fast moving first half. A set a game of runs. Indiana hot to start. Then the Hawkeyes started that dead-eye shooting of theirs.
If the midday break is like your halftime, then Coke with Coffee is the perfect speech from a coach who knows you better than you know yourself. Also, the speech tastes amazing. Coke with Coffee.
The Google Pixel 6. For all the Bucks fans, Serbian fans who became Nuggets fans, Heat fans who want to get rid of photobomb fans, Magic, Woj Bomb fans, Top Shot fans, all the nothing fans.
Are you taking a photo of us? Is that okay?
For that once-in-a-lifetime shot, and fans seeing it up close for the first time. There are so many ways to love the NBA, and the Pixel 6 is built for all of them.
Stuff. We love stuff, and there's some really great stuff out there. But I doubt that any of us will look back on our lives and think, I wish I'd bought an even thinner TV, found a lighter light beer, or had an even smarter smartphone. Do you think any of us will look back in our lives and regret the things we didn't buy? Or the places we didn't go?
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. And $3 calls every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay, this is a freezer, not a time capsule. Sometimes the house itself can tell you how a young homeowner is turning into their parents.
Not those two.
Yep, they're gone.
Forever?
Yep.
That there is Progressive's Home Quote Explorer website where I compared home insurance rates.
We don't need to print the internet. Some are beyond help. I will give you $100 if you can tell me what this is.
Scotch egg.
It's a meatball.
Progressive can't help you from becoming your parents, but we can help you compare rates on home insurance with Home Quote Explorer.
We've got a lot of work to do.
This game summary, all those points in the paint with TJD. Meanwhile, look, 7 baskets for Iowa with 7 assists. Every hoop has been assisted. What do you see, Coach?
Right now we got 2 point guards. When you look at it, you got Johnson here, who's going to get the puppies organized, by the way, at the end of this. Little dribble drive and kick. There's Davis occupies inside. Get him organized. And that second foul is so detrimental, costly. All of a sudden, that puts a lot of pressure maybe on Finney to run the show.
No question, Johnson 5 assists early in this game. So important, scoring, facilitating, now sitting on the bench. Can Indiana sustain without him?
Yeah, you all were at that seminar about the freedom of movement. Sometimes I like the judgment of maybe that one out, that deep on the floor. Back off. But
what we heard, what you're saying is we heard from J.D. Collins, who's the head of all the NCAA officiating, and we met this week as a group, all the CBS and Turner teams, that they're going to be looking for more freedom of movement during the NCAA tournament. And there's a nice shot put up and in by Patrick McCaffrey. And what do you think that'll mean for the tournament, Rap?
Well, I think the referees have to adjust if they're going to move forward. I mean, basically, it's the call, no question about it, but just the inner me exudes.
There's Galloway.
That really close down and sure he can shoot the ball. He's got to go to work now, Thompson. Give Davis a rest.
Feeling
nice dive.
Gets it to Galloway. Squeezes it back outside to Kopp.
Pulled the string a little bit.
Back to Galloway off the ground. That loose ball just sitting there for Galloway to take advantage.
Nice job by Thompson getting the hand on it. I think he got the matchup he wants if they get it to him.
Great front inside by Kopp. Now he gets it.
A little fadeaway action.
Bailed him out on that shot.
Up ahead, quickly now. Galloway to the corner. Kopp, 3.
They need him. He's got a great stroke.
Underneath they go, and it drops. Chance to take the lead for the first time at the line.
And guys, did you see the way Murray ran the floor like a gazelle? Just great awareness, great hands right there, and the ability to concentrate, absorb the contact on that foul, concentration, and a three-point play opportunity. Keegan Murray showing it all here early. Outside, inside, great versatility, great talent.
Indiana has not trailed in this game. This is the 3rd time they've been tied. But the free throw now for the Hawkeyes. Just inside 6 minutes to go for the first lead.
And Jim, I saw him early in the year get 35 against Utah State at the Pentagon. And watching this kid, it so comes easy.
It does.
You don't have to force anything. There's that little pressure because you rang the bell.
Tennessee pass deflected, but gets it cross court.
And Iowa just packs it in defensively, almost daring Indiana to shoot from the perimeter.
Galloway doing a nice job finding. They're not making their open shots.
Stewart had a good look. Kopp's had some good looks. Sanford.
Little screen and slide on the other side by Keegan.
This is Euless, number 4 on the floor. And off the floor with it is Kopp for the Hoosiers.
It's a guards game out there, Grant.
And right now, I think Race Thompson has to get involved.
Yeah.
He's been silent offensively. Trying to manufacture points for Indiana going to be difficult with this lineup.
This is a group lunchtime with the faculty, kind of. Everybody undersized.
Look how they packed in, though, defensively.
Yeah.
Galloway loads it up.
Nice check out, too, on Thompson. Nice run out again.
Keegan takes it to the hole and delivers the bucket.
Dennis Rodman liking how short the floor is for him. Remember how Dennis could run the floor? Effortless and out sprint everybody. What a good run and turnaround here, Jim.
Mike Woodson wants a timeout. It's a 10-2 spurt for the Hawkeyes.
And right here, Keegan Murray, Rodman-like, according to Rav. Easy 2 in transition. Iowa up 3.
This little light of mine. Oh.
So we've got 4 minutes left. Or why did I read 4 when it was 6? What the heck? We've got 6 minutes left in the first half, and Iowa has regained the lead, 27-24. They were down by 12 points. It was 15 to 3. So it is 4 points. What the heck? It's like, what's going on? But yeah, honestly, I'm not really surprised. Keegan Murray has 15 points, and yeah. If Indiana wants any chance to win this game, they have to stop Keegan Murray. That's really the only way how this is gonna work. Keegan Murray has 15. His brother Chris has 5 points off the bench. Trace Jackson Davis has 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 blocks. Race Thompson has 4 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Great stat line right now. Xavier Johnson, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3. He's got 2 fouls though, 2 quick ones. So they gotta make sure he's not in foul trouble. But yeah, man, this is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be a good game. If you could like the stream, that'll be much appreciated. Don't forget to comment in the chat and talk, subscribe as well. And thank you guys for tuning in.
Against Murray.
Like they try to high-low
Yeah,
right
exactly.
there. But nice drop step.
Pretty. Sort of ball fake. And one thing Davis does great, he begs great. I mean, only to show it. A nice little dribble drive by Thompson. Because these two guys are buddies, if not roommates.
Now Chris Murray and the three-point play. Ties the game at 27.
Eulis, a little bit of a spark plug as well. Nice hands by Thompson.
Right back though, Eulis talking about quick hands. Sanford. Underneath, in traffic, out with it. Finnessy.
Nice job by Kopp getting his hands in. He's got to get the stroke on. They've had good looks. Early post-up, say goodnight.
Oh, man.
Good afternoon.
Almost automatic.
Again, running the floor easily. We talked about Keegan.
Pretty layup, but let's go.
Indiana amping up their defensive intensity.
We got him.
Go.
See if they did a little late. Rabracha.
Yeah, Rabracha with contact from behind, and we got the under 4. And Indiana turns around and makes up that 3-point deficit, leads by a bucket.
It's true. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S22 with a Galaxy trade.
I tell you guys, man, the way how these organizations, the NCAA, the NBA, the NFL, whatever the case may be, the way how they make their money with these ads, man, it is ridiculous. They make so much money off these ads. It is crazy to think about. But yeah, this is gonna be a good game. I'm still sticking with Indiana just for the fact that they've proven to me that they can beat, I mean, the fact that they beat Illinois. I know Illinois is not Iowa. Iowa may have a little bit more fire in them with Keegan Murray. But, I like Indiana. I like the way how they compose themselves. I like how, like I said, they were down big against Michigan, and they turned that game around and surprised them. I do believe they gave up a nice lead, though. They were up 15-3 in this game. The fact that it's a 2-point game right now just shows just how good Iowa is and really how good Keegan Murray. Keegan Murray was not going to go down that much in the first half, without a doubt. He still got a whole nother half to play in, though. Yeah, this is gonna go down to the wire. I believe. I do believe it's gonna go down to the wire. Another big good game. The key for Indiana, I would say, is I mean they gotta work that ball through Trace Jackson Davis. He's already 7 for 9 from the field. I don't see any reason to move away from that, honestly. Take into account that Trace Jackson Davis is pretty much the reason why they're in this position. You know, game in, game out, he's their best player, their leader. You know, he's averaging 17 points a game. That does mean something. You know, 17 points a game in college is kind of like it's almost like 25 in the NBA type of world, you know, because college is a little bit more fundamental. So that's definitely a nice little NBA draft pick right there. Same thing with Race Thompson, another great player. He needs to kind of be that glue for these guys, make sure everything's kind of, I guess, calm. It seems like he's that glue guy for Indiana. And Xavier Johnson, he has to be that two-man for Trace Jackson Davis. He has to be able to hit big shots. He's already 2 for 2 from the three-point line. So he's already doing that this first half. If he can do that in the second half, I like Indiana's chances. But like I said, man, when you're playing against Keegan Murray, there's nothing really. You can't just say, "Oh yeah, the game's over," or you can't just bet against Iowa. You know, Keegan Murray is a big-time player, big-time bucket. So I wouldn't be surprised if Iowa takes this one away. Same thing with Jordan Bohannon. He's playing terrible though. He's got 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 0 for 3 from the field, 0 for 2 from the three-point line. Yeah, he's gonna have to step it up if Iowa wants a chance, because Keegan can't do it by himself. McCaffrey's playing. He could play better. 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and it's really the Murray twins. The Murray twins are they're the ones that are keeping Iowa afloat right now. Chris Murray off the bench got 5 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. He's 2 for 4 from the field, 1 for 2 from the three-point line. He's got a turnover though. I just realized Keegan Murray also has 2 turnovers as well, so he's gonna have to limit those turnovers and convert those buckets. Besides that, appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you could like the stream, that would be much appreciated. Don't forget to comment as well, and if you could subscribe, that would be much appreciated as well. But yeah, let's enjoy this game, and yeah, have fun.
This game, so the offense of Iowa against the defense of the Hoosiers.
Nice pass. Right back to the inbounds passer. And there is contact.
Underneath there. Not denigrating anybody, but 15 and 14 between Davis and Murray. I mean, they have been spectacular. And put underneath Perkins, I believe.
Yep, Perkins. Just his first.
Nice. Almost got away with it. Nice action. Screen and slip.
They find those seams against the zone. Iowa matching up in the zone defensively. In that free throw line area where Davis likes to hang out. That's that sweet spot you want to attack.
Remember, he made that jump shot from there before. Oh, he's just too strong. Goodness, everybody backed off. And maybe rightfully so.
It's a 7-0 run. Jackson Davis now with 14 of the 31 points for Indiana. And there's a steal. Tennessee. And bumped with the body by Bohannon.
He's had a little trouble with the dribble on occasion.
Finney right here, great anticipation, moving his feet.
And the outside hand.
Got that hand out there. Missed 7 games with plantar fasciitis, but
a lot of guys will reach across with that right arm and get the foul.
You can tell he's done that before.
No.
Knows what he's doing.
He's been injury marred. See if they come with some help.
No double team yet. Jackson Davis short. And pulling down the rebound is Rabracha.
Yeah, no secret. You got to move him off the box, make it a tougher delivery.
Perkins weaving through. Kick it back out. 3-point shot. No. And it's Thompson in Indiana. As the Hawkeyes have gone cold here for the moment.
He's got to go inside, I think. It's Mike Woodson, Woody, as you call him. Those that know him well. He does like to rifle that big hands.
Ball tip. Fortunate for the Hoosiers. Back in the hands of Thompson. Here's Finney off. Back and pulled down. Rabracha and the Hawkeyes.
Keegan's got to get a couple of touches here, I think.
Bohannon. There you go. Made a career out of that.
He's got some range, doesn't he?
Well, that was made by Murray, too.
Yep.
A dribble drive right there. The defense collapsed.
Jordan had 16 against Rutgers yesterday. That's his 449th three-point basket of his career. Kopp now puts it up, and he'll shoot a couple at the line. Coming up, AT&T at the half. Greg, Clark, and Seth. All the scores and highlights from what's going to be a very busy day in college basketball. Plus, who has punched their ticket, who will be left waiting for their name to be called tomorrow night. That's all coming up, AT&T at the half. So the foul on Patrick McCaffrey, his first, 2 at the line for the Northwestern transfer.
What a beautiful looking stroke, too. He had some good opportunities early. He didn't convert.
2 years ago, averaged 13 points, 40% three-point shooting at Northwestern. He's had some good moments in the Big Ten throughout his career.
When we were over there, I'm sorry, Jim. We were over there talking to Fran McCaffrey. He bumped me in the layup line. And I said, hey, you're supposed to be a shooter. He said, well, you got to be a screener to shoot. There you go.
Indiana brings Bates onto the floor for the first time. Here he is defending on Perkins.
Nice ball fake. Don't leave him.
Bohannon. Oh, look at that rebound.
Amazing.
Here's Bates.
Bates, of course, was going to go to Texas, and Shaka Smart left. Reconsidered.
The pass.
Thompson.
And he froze the defense right there. 3 against 2 on the weak side. Beautiful pass by Davis.
That's going to be just the 15th foul on Indiana with 54 seconds left in the first half.
Bates with the foul.
And this is next level. Double team, patient. He has the length and kind of a no look there. Finds his buddy Thompson for the easy 2 down low.
Grace, a Minnesota kid, too. His dad was a football guy, if not mistaken.
15 to shoot, 45 left in the half. McCaffrey almost lost his balance as Perkins looks and goes back outside. Bohannon.
Oh, well, they are lucky.
Oh, what a putback by McCaffrey.
A healthy Patrick. It'll be a different look for this team.
Pretty much hold it for 1 here for the Hoosiers.
They're going zone. They're going to call timeout.
Able to pretty much run out a lot of minutes without having to bring Xavier Johnson back onto the floor with 2 fouls. So that worked out just fine as Bates hits the 3, comes right in, knocks down the triple with a second to go. The shot over the top of the board. We reach halftime with the Hoosiers up by 6.
How about Bates? Unbelievable. An opportunity, taking advantage, 28%. Not a bad looking stroke.
Yeah, started the year off playing great basketball in November, December. Hasn't played much, but wide open, knocks down a big time shot going into the half for the Hoosiers. Bates showing off that range.
They open up the game on a 15-3 run, close it on a 14-5 spree. Let's go to Trace.
Well, you're right, Jim. This was a game of runs, and you had Xavier Johnson on the bench for a large part of that. How were you guys able to sustain this throughout this first half?
Well, again, we've been solid like that all year. It's like next man up. You know, we like to have X out on the floor, but he picked up his second foul early. But we made a hell of a run to start the game, and we knew they would start making shots. So we just got to stay consistent in how we play in defense, and we got to make some shots.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Indiana 38, Iowa 32. Right now, let's go to Greg Gumbel in New York.
All right, thank you, Jim. Coming up on AT&T at the half, the field of 68 continues to fill up. We'll show you how the Catamounts of Vermont punched their tournament ticket after this.
Hoosier basketball. Hoosier basketball. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not so confident. Yes, I do believe Indiana's going to win, but I'm not as confident as I was before, just for the fact that, like, I was just watching Keegan Murray highlights for the last 3 minutes, and I'm telling you, man, like, the game could go, it could go Iowa's way in a matter of plays. Keegan Murray is a dog, but I do believe Indiana's going to win this game. It's just, I just feel like that momentum is so serious in basketball. Like if you got the momentum on your side, you're pretty much you're not guaranteed a W, but it's like you just have like almost like a little jump in your step, almost like there's something in your step, like the way you walk on the court. Like it's just, you just feel that adrenaline, you feel pumped, you feel hype, and I just feel like that's what Indiana has going right now. They came into that Illinois game pretty much almost guaranteed that they were going to lose, just based off the fact that ranking wise, and Kofi Cockburn, he had a great game, by the way, yesterday. I believe he had 23 points, but it just almost felt like a guaranteed W for Illinois, and Indiana showed them like, hey, we can be the top dogs too. It doesn't matter. Rankings don't matter in basketball. They really don't matter. And Indiana showing that. And yeah, man, this is the month of miracles. March is the month of miracles. I say this every single time when it comes to college basketball in March, even before the tournament. March is the month of miracles. I do believe that Indiana's going to win this game. But like I said, I could be wrong. Keegan Murray and Iowa could turn this thing around and, show why, they're number 4 in the Big Ten. That being said, though, back to what I was talking about, Keegan last game versus Rutgers, he had 26 points. He's hot. He's still hot, and I think chemistry does matter in these type of things. If the Murray twins could, rally on each other, the McCaffrey brothers, and, having your dad as a coach, I don't think they want to let dad down, just to be honest. So, I don't know. It's like Pat McCaffrey, he's averaging 10 a night. If he can give Iowa 10 to 12 points, if Chris Murray can also he's already at 5. I believe he'll get to that 10. If he can contribute 10 to 12 points, and Jordan Bohannon, if he can also turn this thing around, he's 1 for 6. I do believe if he wasn't 1 for 6, I feel like this game would be different. He is their second best scorer. Yeah, this is gonna be a good game. I really do believe this is gonna be a good game. Just like the Indiana Illinois game. I do believe this is gonna be a good game. Don't forget to like the stream if possible. Don't forget to talk in the chat as well. If you can subscribe, that would be much appreciated. And yeah, let's enjoy this game. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Hopefully they're back talking.
Productive 13 minutes in this one in the first half. 8 points, 3 of 4 shooting, made 2 threes on 2 attempts, 5 dimes, and only 2 turnovers. And man, when you've got a point guard starting to feel it like that, it makes everybody else's job much easier. There you see the numbers, and his season average for assists is 5, so he's already there. And again, he got into a little foul trouble, had 2, and Mike Woodson sat him, but highly productive, as I said, 13 minutes in that first half.
And if you're Iowa, the easiest way to get an assist is to throw it to one of the Murray brothers. They're doing what they do. Chris Murray, he's got 5 points on 2 for 4 shooting, but really Keegan Murray is, I think, the best pure scorer in college basketball. Can do it at 3 levels, from behind the arc, in the mid-range, with his back to the basket. You see Chris there scoring. They're twinning out there. So Keegan's got 15 points, 3 for 4 3-point shooting, and they have 11 assists on 12 made field goals as a team. But they have got to step up on the defensive.
Correct.
You're talking about Indiana's energy and toughness. Iowa's got to bottle some of that, because that's been the reason for some of their early exits in the NCAA tournament.
I agree with you, and they have shown the ability more so this season than in the past to be better defensively. But they started sluggishly, and hopefully they'll be better in terms of energy level in that second half. But it's going to be tough to knock off the Hoosiers.
So here is a popular question for the day. Who's in the tournament? Let's go to the highlights, beginning with the first of 15 teams that'll be securing an automatic bid today, America East Championship.
Another QR code scan, Seth. We're getting that into the lexicon. That's Ben Shungu finding Ryan Davis for the 3-2-time America East Player of the Year. Davis again with the reverse layup, and the cat and mouse rolling into the bracket and doing it in dominating fashion.
Now the 13th team to officially secure a bid to this year's NCAA tournament. 14 more will get their tickets punched by the end of this day. To the MEAC title game, Coppin State and Norfolk State.
And one of these two is going to have their QR code scanned into the tournament. Dana Tate Jr. put Norfolk State up early. Joe Bryant going to knock it in from long range, and then Bryant again. Look at the nice ball movement. Goes down into the post. Patience. Yeah. Skip it around. Everybody gets a touch.
That's your
good
player.
Game going on.
Yeah, that's your player of the year in the MEAC. What about this pass? Brajkovic, big fella, wrap around to Sam Manunga. Look at this. You don't see this often. That's a rush hour assist, Seth. I talk about rush hour handles in traffic. That is a rush hour assist by a big guy. And Davidson, a nice little push to end the half, plus 13. That was Grant Huffman knocking down the three. I think the Wildcats would be worthy of an at-large bid, but nothing like guaranteeing your tournament.
You're a bubble team. Yeah. You want them to win this tournament.
That's right. The 10 champion will be crowned here on CBS tomorrow at 1 Eastern time. More conference tournament highlights when AT&T at the half continues after this.
Welcome to Chuck Cut. You get unlimited double miles on every haircut with your Capital One Venture card. Everybody in here's bald. Wrong, Sam. Everybody's sporting our new signature March Madness hairstyle, the Chuck Cut.
Jennifer!
Hey, I'm next.
Let this fool mess with your hair?
Oh, I'm just getting a trim, Sam.
Friends, that's what I thought. Ooh. How's it look? Like regret? Uh-oh.
Chuck?
My bad.
Chuck!
Had a day, gone tomorrow.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Help Special Olympic athletes shine. Grab a Jersey Mike sub on March 30th, and all sales will be donated to the Special Olympics USA Games.
Hey, I get it. Commitment can be scary, but not when you're saving up to 15% with Subscribe and Save at Amazon. You get free repeat delivery on your favorite items.
So much copyright. It's frightening. What's it called? So yeah, we talked about Keegan Murray before the commercial break. So let's talk about Keegan Murray in Iowa. So let's talk about Indiana. Off the bat, I mean, Trace Jackson Davis, he's 8 for 11 from the field. 8 for 11. 2 blocks. I mean, these are numbers that, you know, it shows me that he's ready to come and play in the big moments. You understand? He's been doing this on a consistent basis. I believe he's another. I mean, he's not underrated. He's very, you know, he's a very noticeable player in college basketball. But I think he's a little bit underrated. Not crazy, but I do think he's a little bit underrated just for the fact that, I mean, this is a guy that's doing it on a consistent basis. You understand? Where at half, he's got 16 and 4. You know? Race Thompson, another great game. 7 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 for 3 from the field. He's got a steal. You know, like I said, he's that glue guy, and if he can play that role correctly, I like Indiana's chances. Finney got 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Cobb, he got 2 points, 2 rebounds. Here's the thing, though. Miller definitely has to step it up. All right, he's 0 for 6 from the field. That he's another important factor for him. He's averaging 6 points a game for Indiana. They're gonna need him they're gonna need him to switch this around. You know, definitely. And then yeah, back to what Coach Woodson was talking about with Xavier Johnson. He's got those 2 fouls. I mean, I get it though. You know, you don't want him in foul trouble. It's kind of risky to have your second best player in foul trouble early, so you have to take him out. I don't know if I'll take him out, though. I'll be honest with you. You know, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. I mean, the guy, he's having an all-around night right now. Him and Race Thompson having great games right now. And he's 3 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from 3. He does have 2 turnovers, though. He's going to have to limit those turnovers. And he take control of that basketball. Besides that, yeah, I like Indiana's chances. But once again, I'll say this once more. Iowa is not a team to look down upon, especially when you got a guy named Keegan Murray on your team. A lot of people think he's one of the best. I do believe he's the best scorer in college basketball. just based on the fact that, you know, I've seen too much from him. You know, I've seen him go out there and literally just give it to teams. You know, doesn't matter who it is, doesn't matter what team it is. You know, he's ready to go in and go crazy. Quite honestly, they're gonna need Mahanen to turn this around as well. Like I said earlier, Mahanen is another key factor for him. He's their second best scorer, 11 points a game. He's gonna have to switch this terrible shooting night around and you know, play well. Now, when we go to assists, I always say this all the time: the team with the most assists ends up winning the game. Usually, let me say usually, I'll say 90% of the time. Now they're tied up for assists, right? But the difference in what's going on, in my opinion, are the rebounds. They got to get Indiana off the boards. You know, they got to get. Race Thompson is averaging 7 rebounds a game. They got to get him off the boards. You know, he's got a quick 5 in the first half. I really do think that's a factor right there. Rebounds and assists. Who's going to have more? That's going to help. But yeah, they got to get Race Thompson off the boards. Same thing with Trayce Jackson. Trayce Jackson is averaging 8 rebounds a game. He's got a quick 4. Get him off the boards. Stop their fast breaks. You know, don't allow Xavier Johnson to pretty much break down your whole defense, you know, because that's what's going on right now. Even with just 13 minutes played, he's got 8 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. But besides that, this is definitely going to be a great game. If you guys could like the stream, that would be much appreciated. Don't forget to comment as well. Subscribe also. And let's see if they're back talking.
Imagine yourself in a...
No, they are not. All these damn commercials, I'm telling you guys, they are making so much money. You can only imagine when March Madness pops up how much money these guys are going to be making. These commercials are crazy, man. But hey, yeah, I'm never gonna knock down somebody making some money. Whoever is in charge of the NCAA or NCAA basketball, whatever, you know, kudos to you, man. Kudos to you. You're making money. You are making money. They had to pay they had to pay college athletes after all the money they're making. Like, come on now. They had to. They should be back now though, right?
Whatever your passion is in here, Kingspan's going.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Besides that, yeah, I'm sticking with Indiana. I'm still sticking with them. I just feel like Indiana they have that underdog story, that Cinderella story. I do like their chances in this tournament. Later today we do have the Duke game. We will be streaming the Duke game. I believe it's Duke in Florida, right? Let me double check on that. I'm almost positive it's Duke in Florida, but let me just Duke basketball. Oh, why I say Florida? Miami. I apologize. I thought Miami instead of Florida. We got the. Wait. Oh, did they play? Who did Duke play last game? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not watch it. I fell asleep. Who did Duke play? I'm curious because now I'm getting on my. They played Miami yesterday. Okay, you know what? I didn't sleep a lot, so forgive me. But yeah, no, they're playing Virginia Tech. That's who they're playing. Duke is playing Virginia Tech later today. We will be streaming that game at 8:30. So stay tuned for that. They should be back though now.
Your wallet.
Yep. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to like the stream if possible. Comment in the chat.
Be a sub above.
And yeah, let's enjoy this game.
Buy Progressive. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
Yeah, it's been quite a run for Indiana, these 2 tournament wins after coming into the Big Ten tournament, having lost 7 of the previous 9. Here's a look at the All-State first half stats and what stands out. Well, points in the paint. And that gets right back to Trayce Jackson Davis and what he's done in this first half. It was a fun first half of basketball. What are we going to see in the second half?
Well, can Iowa figure things out offensively? Indiana's defense has been fantastic, limiting them in the first half.
I'm going to figure it out. Just give it to Keegan Murray a little bit. Right? Come on.
That'll do it.
Just a pedestrian first half for him. I mean, almost effortless how he rings up points and makes plays and runs the floor. gracefully. Is that what you said you ran it, if I'm not mistaken? Good, it's very tough.
Well, Xavier Johnson has not been pedestrian, been limited with foul trouble, but productive on the floor, finding his teammate Davis. That pick and roll, beautiful pocket pass on that last play. Great delivery inside. Johnson must stay on the court for the Hoosiers to win.
All right, Tracy, all yours.
Jim, in terms of Trace Jackson Davis's 16 points, Brand McCaffrey said they need to do a better job on it. First of all, they want to force him to his right. They want to plan ahead before he gets the ball, and they need to execute the double team better. Offensively, he said they need to mix things up a little bit more. He said it's been a very physical first half.
And it's 38-32 Indiana as we start this second half. Iowa deadlock cinch for the NCAA tournament field. But Indiana, as you saw, Jerry Palm had them as an 11 seed. They've been playing in the first half like they need at least one more win, though.
Yeah, they've been playing solid. Xavier back on the floor. Nice duck in here. Rabacha didn't finish. Nice little, they hadn't done that all game, so give him a little touch. He's got game. Transfer.
Well, they had that one well set up coming out of the locker room, just unable to hit the short shot. And now the Hoosiers, who opened up on a 15-3 spurt at the beginning.
Nice cross screen. Oh, why didn't you take it yourself?
Trace Thompson gave it up, and it's blocked. Put back, though. Who else? Trace Jackson Davis.
They have great chemistry inside. Those two, Thompson and Davis, little buddy ball action on that pass.
18 now.
Well, you had Hurley in buddy ball.
Yeah, he passed to Later, though. He passed to Later too much.
No, you passed to Later that shall live in infamy.
Yeah, 30-year anniversary.
So right now, Iowa needs to pass to Murray. He's been on fire.
McCaffrey, big step to the hole.
Pretty. He's got game.
He does.
He's been fighting health issues.
Amazing story how he battled thyroid cancer back in high school, had surgery back in 2014.
They try to force him away from that right shoulder.
Here's Cobb.
Nice shut off. McCaffrey. Thompson out of bounds. No, stayed in.
Jackson Davis trying the jumper. He hit one late yesterday against Illinois that was huge.
Woody says he makes them in practice, just afraid to take him to game.
Perkins. And a nice rebound coming to the hoop. Pull that one down as Race Thompson.
That little roll and replace, they run that beautifully. See if they come.
Good pass.
Oh, is that ever?
You're right about their friendship.
Thompson off the assist from Jackson Davis. And the lead is 8. Finally a touch for Keegan Murray. Doesn't last long. Here it is outside, top of the key. 3-point shot for sure.
And Thompson's a little frustrated. He's not comfortable coming out that far against a guy as fluid.
You just can't leave him open at all. Got to stay attached at all times.
Bob over the top, got it. Thompson. Tapped around, almost tapped in. Out with it comes Iowa. Bohannon surveys.
Again, you got to play him right after the timeline.
Perkins stuck underneath.
How about that?
Like a big fella right there.
Yeah, set it up on the right.
Shot fake.
Sleight of hand.
This is the way this game's been going from the get-go.
Smurdy. Look at that blow by.
And Xavier Johnson found an open lane.
That was impressive. Again, no deterrent in the lane.
Wow. And one.
He's got game.
He does.
Really does.
Two beautiful moves in this half.
Absolutely.
That's a change of pace move, but how about this guy right here, Xavier Johnson? Found that seam opening to the rim and attacked. No one there. I didn't know he had that in him, that little bounce.
That was impressive. The speed to get there.
Kay McCaffrey has a chance to trim it to 2. 6'9" sophomore, right out of Iowa City, and 44-42 it is.
They have another son coming along, Jonathan. They call him Jackson. Good player, Fran.
What a surprise, huh?
Well, the talent comes from Margaret, the bride.
Stewart unable to hit. Jackson Davis, though.
Give that to Race Thompson right there. His activity on the glass, a little deflection gets into Davis's hands.
And got Keegan the foul, too, I think.
Yep.
That is the second on Keegan. So Jackson Davis, a sophomore out of Greenwood, Indiana. Has a brother who's quite a football player, by the way. Taven. He's going to be playing football for Tennessee after winning back-to-back state titles. And Mike Woodson, All-American in his career, Big Ten MVP in his playing days, coming back to restore the program. He's done it. 20-win season, beat number 4 Purdue, won 2 games in this tournament. Here's Perkins.
And Mike, like his coach, great respect for Bob Knight and the philosophy defensively. More of a driver. Ratchet doing a pretty good job moving him off that block.
Here's Stewart.
I like that move. Attack the closeout right there. Stewart, you know he can knock it down from 3, but gets into the paint for the easy 2.
To reach in from Parker Stewart. We're going to head to the break with Indiana up 5. Hoosiers, the 9 seed, trying to make it all the way to the Big Ten championship game. What a story that'd be for Coach Woodson. Coach McCaffrey and his team, though, they could get back in a hurry.
I need to try it first.
Verizon Unlimited is going ultra, so you get more than ever. With 5G ultra wideband in many more cities, you get up to 10 times the speed at no extra cost. Buy one Samsung Galaxy, get another on us.
Seriously?
It's our best plan ever. Verizon is going ultra, so you can get more.
Recipes that tell a story.
Well. 15-19 left in the second half. Trace Jackson Jr. has not let up. He's got 19 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 9 for 14 from the field, 2 blocks. Xavier Johnson, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. He still got those 2 personal fouls. Hopefully he doesn't go further in foul trouble. He does have those 2 turnovers as well. Hopefully that doesn't increase as well. He got to limit his turnovers. Race Thompson, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 for 5 from the field. Amazing game for Race so far. Everybody else is having, they're contributing as well. Keegan Murray, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 6 for 9 from the field, 4 for 5 from 3. Oh my goodness, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He's got those 2 fouls, though. He's got to watch it. He got to steal 2 blocks. He also has 2 turnovers. Hopefully he can turn that around and not turn the ball over as much. McCaffrey has started to contribute as well. He's got 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Like I said, he's going to have to definitely pick it up. He's our 3rd best scorer at 10 points a game. I don't think they win this game if he has a bad game. Also, Bohannon, he's still the same. He like I said, their chances of winning this game are low if Bohannon does not contribute somehow, some way. He's 1 for 6 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3. It's just not good enough, Hopefully, Iowa, inches away at this lead, or Indiana, continues this lead, and we'll see what happens. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you could like the stream, that'll be much appreciated. Don't forget to comment in the chat. Subscribe as well. And yeah, man, let's get back to this game.
State, Texas Southern got some stories behind that.
Grant?
Yeah, Shaquille O'Neal, the great Shaquille O'Neal. His son plays there, and his daughter plays for the women's team at Texas Southern, coached by Johnny Jones on the men's side.
Who has more commercials, Shaq or Jim?
Oh, it's neck and neck. It's neck and neck. Velvety voice.
Here's Bohannon trying to work up that screen. Murray, he had just enough time this time, though. He's been deadly from out there today.
Pretty good closeout, late, but there by Thompson.
It was 4 out of 5 from Triple Land before that miss. Galloway, you said he's a driver.
Yeah,
oh, and that pass got away.
Too much. Hey, Grant, you had mentioned off air, a lot of the sets are pro-like for Indiana.
They really are. And obviously, so we know Woody with his background, Mike Woodson, but their ability to get the ball inside to the big fella reminds me of a lot of the pro sets that I've seen Woodson bringing that and incorporating with his ball club.
That was the first turnover committed by the Hoosiers in over 10 minutes of game action. Look at that step, and the ball is knocked out. And they say they might have an overrule here. First call was going to be go back the other way, Indiana, and it is. It's going to go to the Hoosiers.
And I don't mind that right there for Murray. I mean, he's made a lot of shots on the perimeter. I'd like to see him now drive, attack, which he tried to do right there. And
didn't get it to the, he put it to that left side, though, exposed it, right?
Maybe another dribble,
yeah.
I don't know.
Keep it on that right hip.
Turn the post right there. And Davis makes some decisions.
Nice drag dribble and a nice cover, too.
Big
Nobody dove.
Yep. Time to shoot.
He goes.
Here he goes. Puts up short with a shot. But who else? Comes down with the rebound.
A big thing when you drive, it's not necessarily whether you love to make it, obviously, but all of a sudden that defense shifts. You got an opportunity for an offensive rebound if it comes along.
Foul on Connor McCaffrey, his first. And they'll take Perkins out and bring Toussaint, who, as you mentioned, Billy, brings that instant energy to the floor for the Hawkeyes.
And they got two speed demons in the backcourt now. It's going to be a tough cover. Should open things up in the middle. Maybe slip Keegan in the low post, Grant.
Yep.
Galloway looking for help to get it inbound.
Field zone 1-1-3 morphs into a 2-3.
Got to attack, drive this zone, draw two, find open guys.
Good pass, just dumping it down, but Hawkeyes close on him in a hurry.
Thompson couldn't squeeze it.
Murray. Murray to Murray, and McCaffrey is fouled by Galloway. It's going to be the first on Trey.
A couple of guys look a little winded out there. And Thompson won, but he's chasing after Keegan Murray.
When you think about it, these guys, 3 games in 3 days.
Yeah.
Fatigue, will that play a role here in this second half? Particularly the shooting of Iowa, relying so much on the three-point shot.
Drive him, I think.
I agree. It has that ability.
That shot off in a hurry. Toussaint.
Get it back to him.
He's got to move on Stewart. Back outside. McCaffrey. Should have had a better look.
They got a mismatch. Give it to him. All he has to do is elevate. He loves to spin that. You got a double baseline on him, particularly on that right shoulder. A little tardy defensively, not paying attention to business. He loves that little maneuver there. You got to come this way and shut it down. Whew. Power. That's a 10 as well.
Also, some quick move, right? Spinning right around Connor McCaffrey, who collects his second foul in the process.
You've got to have recognition there, Iowa. I mean, he's going against McCaffrey at 6'5". He needs to be double teamed on the catch. Can't let him go one-on-one like that.
It's almost like an SOS. I'm in deep trouble in here.
Lead is back up to 7. Hawkeyes keep trying to chip back away. When they pull pretty much even, Hoosiers go back on a roll. There's Murray now with the 5th time. He's knocked it down from outside.
That was dead on right from us.
Oh, that was pretty. We can see it from this angle.
this kid.
I love his patience. Just reads, surveys the floor, doesn't get rattled with the double team.
And he bounces it off the leg. And McCaffrey stays at this end with 5 to shoot.
Right here, we had the perfect angle. Just great
Splash.
balance on that shot. Follow through. Confident. Just an easy-going player. Fun to watch.
2 to shoot. Johnson raises the front of the rim.
He was ready.
So ready. It's 5 out of 7 from out there.
How about
That's 6 out of 8.
I just drew him a little suckage.
Step back right there.
Goodness.
Patience.
Again, they recovered the deficit so quickly. It's down to 1.
They're never out of it.
24 now for Keegan Murray.
An easy 24.
That's half the team points.
Chris Murray really doing a nice job inside as well as you can. Get the little sellout cost him here.
Yeah, it's going to be on Chris Murray. We'll have the under 12 timeout.
And right here, this is Raftery and Bayonne at the YMCA. Just automatic. Little step back action. Ooh.
It's true. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S22 with a Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Really? Even if my old phone looks like this?
Why?
It's okay, people. I've trained for this.
It's not complicated. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S22 with the Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Beyond the Edge. New series, Wednesday at 9/8.
Man, oh man, there goes that. I mean, listen. It can't, we're not really surprised of what Keegan Murray's doing right now, okay? We can't really be surprised. I mean, the dude's averaging 23. He's got 24 though with 12 minutes left in the second half, which kind of tells you we got a 30 ball game alert right now. 30 ball game alert right now. He's likely going to get to 30 points. I'll be surprised if he doesn't. 24 points, 6 rebounds, 6 for 8 from 3. My goodness. I mean, he does not want his team to lose, you know? This is a team that was down 15-3 in the first half. Just a couple minutes in also. And look at the score now. Indiana's up 49-48. We take a look at Indiana though. Trace Jackson Davis is not letting up as well. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 10 for 15 from the field, 2 blocks. I mean, boy oh boy, this is like, it's like watching 2 like superheroes go at it. Like, we all know what Keegan Murray can do, but we also all know what Trace Jackson Davis can do. This is 100% going down to the wire. I don't see this being a blowout game for any of these two teams. We do have a lot of basketball left though, so I wouldn't really put your predictions up and say, oh, this guy's gonna win, this team's gonna win. I still believe Indiana is, just for the fact of the momentum, but don't take my word for it. Iowa is not going away, and yeah, they've really gained the momentum this second half. Somebody was talking about Indiana playing 3 games in 3 days. They might be a little rusty and tired, and that's a possibility. That's 100% a possibility when you take into account of, you know, energy, you know, just fatigue. All that stuff does matter, but like I always said, it also could help them with the momentum. When you're up hooping every single day for a chance to win the tournament championship, but a chance to get good placing in the NCAA tournament. I mean, quite honestly, that momentum is in their body, it's in their blood. It's Indiana basketball, for crying out loud. They have that dog in them already to begin with. So it could go both ways, you understand? But appreciate everybody for for coming up to the stream. If you could like it, that would be much appreciated. Don't forget to comment as well, subscribe, and let's get back to the stream, man.
Full court pressure on the inbounder.
Don't remind me.
Drop back. Yeah, you played them, right?
Yeah, multiple times.
Little zone look now. Trying to bottle up Trace. Turn and go. He's got this quick release now. I love it.
TJD now at 23, at 21 yesterday against Illinois. Already topped that total.
You know who helped him? Kofi Coburn.
Yes.
He learned again, playing against bigger guys, to freeze and quick up.
Where's Illinois, the #1 seed coming into this tournament, eliminated by the Hoosiers. Here's Chris Murray.
Nice close off.
Toussaint. Under 10 to shoot. Toussaint. And Galloway got him with a body.
A tough match for Davis coming out the floor on Chris Murray.
He gets to that left hand. Reminds me back in the day. Remember Walter Berry?
Oh, yeah, the truth.
St. John's.
Just gets to that left hand.
It's like freeze now.
That's not an easy shot right there. Off the glass, in traffic. You said playing with great confidence and maybe gained some there against Coburn last night.
One more for Toussaint. And just talking about Illinois being eliminated here, Brad Underwood after the game saying, you know what's maybe not the worst thing. Last year we went through the tournament, won in overtime in the championship. We were here to call it in Indianapolis. And then they were tired. They got knocked out in their second game last year by Loyola Chicago on this floor, which we also saw. It could be a very tough team to beat come NCAA tournament time.
No question. Valentine, the coach. Did that happen to you where you lost?
There's Cobb.
Well, you got to get him going a little bit.
A foul on the floor. Tracy, over to you.
Well, you guys talked earlier about tired legs for the Hoosiers. Mike Woodson, he made reference to that in the huddle, and he said don't lose energy on the offensive end when you're trying to score. That is a big concern for them. At the same time, they know they need to give Keegan Murray different looks. He said he's making tough shots, but they need to make it more difficult for him.
What a completion of a first-year turnaround it would be if he could get this team into the NCAA tournament again. Maybe they're in already. Maybe they're not. They haven't been in the field since 2016.
They got a real keeper here, though. Great guy. Nice little move there. You've got to take that baseline away. That right shoulder, so dominant.
Maxon Davis now with 25. One more than Keegan Murray for Iowa with 24.
Free-flowing offense. Everybody's comfortable, not afraid to jack one up. Keegan's got to get busy. He didn't get a touch this trip.
4 to shoot. Toussaint has the shot.
Look at this rebound. Almost got it.
That was Chris Murray who almost got the offensive glass. Racing down the court. Setting up Galloway with the 3 rattling out.
They get a foul on Davis. Yep.
Gear up with new cases of NCIS and NCIS Hawaii and join the teams as they solve all these things on Mondays. NCIS and NCIS Hawaii. New episodes Monday at 9/8 Central on CBS.
A quick closer on Illinois losing and then did you lose and then win the championship, or did you win the title in the ACC?
We did both.
You know, you're becoming very pompous.
I'm just answering your question.
Yeah, we could do it both ways. Yeah. Next question.
Next way. Yeah. You're so dismissive today.
That was a little un-Grant-like, I thought, the way he answered that. You know,
no,
it was like personification of class and humble. He just, you know, folks at home couldn't see the look that he gave you.
He's got an air.
Very dismissive. We did it both.
An air of arrogance lately.
Oh, on the floor is Toussaint, and a foul's going to be called against Indiana.
That should have been a play on, I think.
I agree.
Yeah, Thompson really trying to avoid.
I'm not sure if Thompson saw him on that.
You know, I think it could have been an offensive foul. He was right up in the
under. Thompson playing good defense right there. And definitely a collision. Shooting free throws.
Now we're going to have Purdue later. They do a great job with their back screening, too. That's a real dilemma.
By the way, Gene Steratore is with us. Gene, what'd you think of that call, that foul?
You know, on a screen like that, guys, when he does it, he's not in the field of vision of the defender. You've got to give him a little more space. I would have preferred an offensive foul for a illegal screen on that play.
He agreed with first time.
Oh, man, that's a first. We'll celebrate tonight.
Galloway through traffic. Down low they go. All game long, how quickly they try to double up TJD, and Race Thompson is left alone on the block.
Hey, nice pass again, right?
No question.
Good. What a great find, number 0. Offense. Yep. Oh, he's hurt, too. Oh, maybe taking a blow. He leaves it out there, this kid.
He does.
Just love his game.
And look, Johnson coming on that spin as well.
Yeah.
Great defense there by Thompson. Sliding your feet, anticipate the spin, sacrifice the body. Mike Woodson happy with his team's defensive effort. 2 guys on him in that situation, understanding who he is. And really, Murray, everything's been on the perimeter, nothing inside against this Hoosier defense.
Fran reached semi-boiling point over there. We haven't seen the full Monty.
We approach 9 minutes to go. Been tightly contested throughout as, he misses the shot underneath.
They got caught changing defenses and weren't. Look at this.
Slap back outside to Perkins. 3 would tie it.
Don't forget who's on the floor here, Mr. Perkins. Trying to run his ball screen and give. Down to 5.
Now with 3. Perkins would have tied it. And that's going to stay at this end.
Gotcha just does his job. Nips you a little 4 rebounds. Once in a while he can bite you with a 3. Tough kid, big assignments in this league, so many big-time centers.
Well, I'm not sure that was enough. Rabracha.
I agree.
And we got a timeout. And Hoosier voices are being heard. This Big Ten semifinal coming down to the last 8 and change.
Who's going to be the hero tonight? 3 seconds. For a national championship or overtime. Ogumbawale for the win. Good! Enrique Ogumbawale wins the national championship for Notre Dame. Enrique does it again.
So I was talking about, a 30 ball alert for Keegan Murray. Yeah, we might as well put a 30 ball alert for Trayce Jackson Davis as well, without a doubt. Another 30 ball alert, 25, 9, and 3. I mean, this guy is balling out of his mind right now. This is somebody that's averaging 17 a night. He's dropping 25 like it's nothing. All right, this kind of listen, bro. This is an NBA draft pick right here. Okay, Race Thompson, the glue guy, the glue himself, 11, 6, and 3. Great game from Race Thompson. Xavier Johnson, I mean, the point guard. 10 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, double-double alert. Double-double alert. He didn't foul no more, didn't turn the ball over no more. Great game from Xavier Johnson, 4 for 7 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. I mean, come on, man. Come on. We go over to Iowa. It's really the Keegan Murray show. Bohannon is their second best scorer, and he is not doing anything. And I just feel bad for Keegan. It's like, what do you expect him to do, He's not going to let his team lose because, Bohannon isn't playing well. Shout out to Pat McCaffrey. He's got 9 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. This is gonna come down to defense. If we go over the assists, Indiana has 18 assists to Iowa's 14, and I'm telling you, man, assists matter, especially in games like this. Assists matter. So the team with the most assists is likely gonna win. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you could like the stream, that would be much appreciated. Don't forget to talk in the chat and comment. And yeah, man, let's enjoy this game.
And I'm not happy with some of the things that
this Hoosier crowd thought went against their team, but Indiana's led most of the way. Iowa has stormed back time and time again, but can't seem to grasp hold of it for very long. The 3 times that they have led.
The one thing about Indiana, I'd like to see them go back to that high-low action that you had mentioned earlier in the game. Thompson's such a good passer, and obviously Davis a good finisher.
Toussaint. As McCaffrey gets it back to him. A little back and forth they go outside the perimeter. McCaffrey on the run. Swept away by Jackson Davis, who now has a double-double with 25 and 10.
And another possession for Iowa where Keegan Murray does not touch the basketball.
Yep.
Can't happen.
Haven't hit a basket in over 4 minutes. Second team all Big Ten.
Well, he rifles that opposite pass.
That's going to be a reach-in call on Perkins.
He thought he had it all.
And we're at the 8-minute mark. We're going to step aside with the Hoosiers on top, trying to get to the final.
YouTube TV is a reinvented way to watch TV. No.
Do y'all understand what is going on? Forget the game for a quick second. Sorry. Of course somebody's doing laundry when I'm doing this. Forget the game for a quick second. Do you know how many commercials are going on right now, guys? Do you guys understand the type of money that these sports organizations are making? Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So many commercials, hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars. Like, what? It's crazy to me. But yeah, Trace Jackson got that double-double. It's pretty much, we knew that was going to happen. 25 and 10. I'm looking for that to increase by the end of the game. They just talked about it. Keegan Murray hasn't touched the ball. And what did they say? The last possession, last 3 possessions. What they say? And that's ridiculous. Off the bat, though, he does have those 3 turnovers. He needs to limit those turnovers and basically convert every opportunity he can get. But yeah, man, Bohannon, where you at, man? Where are you at? That's an 11-point-tonight scorer, and he's got 3 points. 1 for 6, 1 for 5 from 3. You have to just come alive, wake up, do something, you know? McCaffrey's doing his job. You know, he's right around where he's averaging. McCaffrey basically needs to play, you know, a little bit more than average. You know, same thing with Chris Murray. They have to play a little bit more than average now, you know, to pick up for what Bohannon is not doing. I do believe that's the only way Iowa has a chance. Keegan Murray is going to go out there and do Keegan Murray things, you know, but his teammates, it's a team effort. Basketball is a team effort. They also got to move the ball. Those assists need to go up. Indiana has 18 assists. I'm not surprised they're up right now, you know. Of course, a fourth of that is coming from Xavier Johnson. But yeah, besides that, I do believe that this is going to be a very good game. Don't forget to like the stream if possible. And yeah, man, go Hoosiers. But don't just... Iowa isn't going anywhere, basically. I did say Indiana was going to win the game, but Iowa is not going anywhere. I will say that. This game could be anybody's, for sure. For sure. But appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you could like the stream, that'd be much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe. You can talk in the chat if you want to talk about the game or just basketball in general. And yeah, let's enjoy this game, man.
But you know, these 2 kids have been just terrific. They deserve as many touches as possible. Some guys say every trip down I want to touch, whether it's to Davis or Keegan Murray.
Well, Indiana, they've been getting the ball to Davis every possession. Murray, not the case. But now these last 8 minutes to see if he can get more involved and engaged offensively for the Hawkeyes.
So when we went to break, Toussaint was called for the foul, sending Xavier Johnson to the line to shoot a couple.
77%. He's had some game. His passing has been exquisite.
Of course, he started his college career right after Pitt, where he was all ACC as a freshman, averaged 14 points a game last year as a junior.
Jeff was there, I guess, with him, right?
Jeff Capel.
He lost a couple of key kids with this portal now. A little insanity as well.
A lot of insanity.
No question.
The recruiting process never ends.
Shake that hand. You never know. He might change his mind. Once again, no touch. There you go.
Thompson on him. 4 to shoot.
Nice drive here.
Oh,
he actually helped it.
Yeah,
he helped it go in.
That was a block.
Got a hand on it.
Oh, that was going to be long.
McCaffrey's made some nice drives to the basket in this half. That's the 3rd time. Now with 11 for the game.
Nice job by Toussaint, taking the head away. From the rear.
So smart there by Johnson. He stopped. Toussaint went right into him with a beautiful drive, and look at this block. You can't tell from that angle necessarily, but Davis got his hands on the ball on that shot slightly, but
there you can tell right there.
There he touched it.
Hey, he knocks it so it goes above the window and still drops. Give him an assist. He's doing it all.
Block and an assist.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And a kiss. Interesting free throw. He really doesn't bend the knees on that either, does he?
It's all upper body.
Yeah. Very poised kid. He's come along this year. Right, early in the year, turnovers, trying to make home run plays, but now so efficient.
That's what you need, experienced guard play in the postseason.
Very good point. 14 and 7 assists now for Johnson. Raises the lead to 5. And that's a push from behind by Trey Galloway.
A little over exuberant that far from the hole. There's not much you can do with it.
3rd foul. Galloway, it'll be a 1-and-1.
I was struggling to score, now putting him on the line. As you said, appreciate the effort.
Perkins 1-on-1. He's become a much larger part of the offense as far as production here late in the season.
And that Rutgers game had 7 points on that 13-3 run to really put the game away.
Yep. At 16 overall, it's 1 of 2, but the Hawkeyes able to get the rebound to maximize this trip.
It brings him some toughness too, I think, Perkins.
On the baseline, jumper, in and out. That's going to Indiana.
And give credit on defense to Kopp right there. Miller Kopp sliding his feet, forcing a tough shot, and yes, it looked like it was off of Rebraca.
First time they've really done this full court press. See if they attack it.
Go outside instead. Kopp finally hits one at an opportune time, no less.
Beautiful attack of the press.
Got some stroke, but it hadn't been there up into that monster 3. Takes the lead to 7. McCaffrey going to go to the other side, and ball drops.
How about that?
And 1.
Peculiar release, too, isn't it? Like a corkscrew. This is how you can get down nice and early, get them organized, and why not? Big time stroke. Whew.
He collects his 4th foul at the other end.
Tea party over there.
Exactly.
You said it best, McCaffrey. Great driver, a little unorthodox, maybe hard to read on defense, but
jerky kind of.
Yeah.
Once again, the pressure.
14 points for McCaffrey, 10 coming in this half.
They change the look, half-court trap, recover.
Big fella's got to get the ball.
Nice denial.
Again, could it be? Right back to him.
How about that one?
Oh, 2 for $1.
Wow, right on the spot.
He knew it too. He nearly dropped all the way on his knees to the floor and watched that one sail home. And I just tapped out the TJD.
Making friends and getting big.
That's a bad man right there. That is a bad man right there. 27 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. I mean, what else could you ask? What else more could you ask from your best player? You know, he's leaving it all out there on the line, and he's putting Indiana on his back. Same thing with Xavier Johnson. Great floor general, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. I mean, Indiana basketball is just playing amazing. They've been playing amazing pretty much the past 3 days, you know, versus Michigan, Illinois, now Iowa. They've been playing amazing. They're playing like they want to win the whole thing, damn near. Hopefully Iowa can turn this thing around and, you know, just play better, honestly. That's really it. If you guys can like the stream, that'll be much appreciated. And, yeah, let's get back to this game.
Some taller. The only time the Hoosiers have ever made it to the Big Ten Tournament Championship
was 2001, and they've lost in the final to Iowa.
And that's hard to believe.
It's hard, impossible to believe that they never would have won it. They'd only get there once. Stolen away. That pass a little out of reach.
This team can burn you quickly, get on the board.
Murray
Just have to have it. They don't back off. France mentality permeates this group. They're loose. What a perfect trap.
Thompson soaring, and it spins out off the floor.
But I thought there was some contact right there. Maybe Davis fouled Murray on that rebound attempt by Murray, but officials thought differently.
I think you're right, though.
But I like how I was attacking that pressure right here. It's the Big Ten. Physicality at its best.
That's right. That's a definition of it right there.
They got that zone going again. Offensive glass.
High-low action.
Yep.
Throw it up.
Look at this. Think about it. Wow. What a big-time dribble to the crack between two.
Grass from Grant, you guys saw it, but the Iowa defenders didn't.
Tough shot.
Patrick out though.
He can play.
He has really showed his wares today. As you had mentioned too, Jim, overcoming so many things in his lifetime, health-wise. Look at this.
Steal. That pressure gave him fits.
Don't leave him.
Bohannon. Not
Look
this
who's
time.
there.
Murray back up with it.
How about that with the left hand too? He knew if he went right, it would have been black.
And right now, Indiana, you can't beat this pressure with the bounce.
Foul call on Iowa. But again, the Hawkeyes, they get down, they battle back. Indiana's been in control most of the way. We got just 3:27 to go. Who's going to advance to the championship game?
A lot of people assume NBA 2K gamers can't play for.
Man, just when you think Indiana's gonna, break away with a double-digit lead, Keegan Murray comes right back and he basically lets him know, like, no, not on my watch. Keegan Murray has 29, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He has 3 turnovers, though. Hopefully that stays right there. Pat McCaffrey, I mean, 16 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. This is somebody that's averaging 10 points a game. He's picking up for where Bohannon is the reason why Iowa's even down to begin with. He's 1 for 7, 1 for 6 from 3. If he picked it up this game, I do believe Iowa would have already had the lead by now. Probably a little bit different game. Tony Perkins, he's a 7. He averages 7 tonight. He's right around there. He needs to step it up. Chris Murray as well. He needs to step it up. He's giving them 10 points a night. So, if he can pretty much get to that average, everybody needs to play, a little bit better than what they're doing right now. Besides Bohannon, he needs to play a lot better. If we go over to Indiana, I mean, Trace Jackson is I don't even know what to say. 29 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 14 for 20 from the field. My guy is shooting 70% from the field. I mean, what? What? 2 blocks, a steal. Xavier Johnson just picked up another assist, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. I mean, damn. Indiana does not want to lose. Shout out to Indiana, man. They're the underdogs, but they're kind of showing they're top dogs as well. Iowa is right there, though. This game could be anybody's. We got 3 minutes left. If you like the stream, that'll be much appreciated. Don't forget to comment as well. And, yeah, let's enjoy the stream, man. This is a good game. Very good game.
Download the free app now.
And they're not back yet.
Gets a free news.
They're not back yet. But quite honestly, yeah, I'm still sticking with Indiana. It's kind of nail body now though, because Iowa's they figured out, nobody else is really doing their thing besides Murray and McCaffrey, so they're probably going to run the offense through these two and finally, basically put the ball in his hands. It's almost like Iowa kind of shies away from it and they want to just try to get everybody else involved. But sometimes that hurts your chances. You get it to your main guy, Get it to your main guy, let him go to work. That's what Indiana's doing with TJD. They're getting to their main guy, let him go to work. So Iowa has to do the same thing, let Keegan Murray go to work. Coach McCaffrey has a lot of decisions to make if he wants to keep Bohannon on the court, though. But yeah, let's get back to this game, man.
Paying off here with this incredible dunk. Indiana in control
because of their second team, all Big Ten guy.
And Raph, while we were away at break, look what happened out here on the floor. The 2 head coaches.
Grant was saying, I don't think it was the coaches after the coaches after the ref. You know how many times my team wished I would go coach the other team? I just do a swap, and then once it tells them to take a hike.
Gene Steratore, what did you see there?
Anytime at this time of the game, guys, you're going to have coaches that are going to want to question a couple plays that happen during these sequences. What you've got to make sure, though, from an officiating lens, is to make sure both coaches and their teams stay on their respective sides. Gathering them together or getting them together can only lead to something bigger and worse. So, but you're always going to have them questioning things, right? I mean, every play's huge right now, and that's the case in this situation as well.
Make it Gino, and Johnson hits both free throws to make it a 71-65 Indiana lead. Here's Perkins.
How about that move?
And he got the foul, too.
Callaway.
And there was some action on the weak side, a little double pin down. So the weak side defensively for Indiana not there. And Perkins, great awareness, drives to the rim. The shot blockers were not there. And now a 3-point play opportunity. Perkins saw that seam, got to the rim. Not an easy shot with that left. Able to convert and finish.
Tennessee comes in, Galloway out with 4. The Hoosiers, by the way, down 1 player in the rotation, and that's Jordan Geronimo, who injured a knee late in the game yesterday against Illinois.
And he brings some fire, too. Good rebounder as well. And to Grant's point, they've been moving the bigs of Indiana out, so it is wide open.
It's down to 3. Iowa has not led this half, but they've cut the margin to 1 on 3 different occasions. 3 at the moment, with 3 minutes to go. And now Kopp sets it up on the wing. Johnson. Thompson was going up to tap it in and overcame Murray to affect that. Stays with the Hoosiers.
And when you double team TDJ down on the block, you got to scramble, and sometimes defensively you're not securing the rebound. Almost right there, an offensive rebound put back by Indiana. You got to block out if you're Iowa.
Get him in rotation.
Comp to inbound. He hit 2 big threes in this half.
2 point guards on the floor now with Tennessee. It's got to be this little creativity in the lane.
7 to shoot. And now Johnson got the separation, didn't get the shot. It's Thompson able to tap it out. Kopp one more time. No. Pulled away by the Hawkeyes.
Big rebound by Perkins. Be careful here.
And tie it with a 3. Bohannon's the man, and he got it.
The punishing bounce Get them organized. Bohannon on the kickback.
In his 177th game in his Iowa career. He's played more college basketball games than anyone in history.
Maybe more games in the NBA than Grant. Look at this.
That's a charge.
What a read. Of course, the pass leads him into the charge, too.
I actually thought he might have released the ball before the actual charge or before there was contact.
Yeah, they usually wipe it out either way.
Yeah.
You may be right, but they usually wipe it out.
Great job by Murray to be there.
Yep, good read. By two teams leaving it out. This has been an enjoyable afternoon.
Indiana led by 9 with 4:45 to go.
There's a little double and a pop out.
In 3 minutes, they've made it all up and now can take the lead on a Murray three.
You called it, Coach.
So efficient and simple.
First lead since 27-26. Meanwhile, pinned underneath and able to maneuver for the shot.
And speaking of so simple.
and Johnson with the find again. He has been excellent.
That basket ends a 9-point run by the Hawkeyes with just 1:20 to go.
Are we trying to run the same play now to do a high ball screen? Maybe some brotherly love.
Perkins. Back out to Chris Murray. Murray with the floater.
And look who's there.
His brother. Gets it back out to McCaffrey.
Plenty of time.
14 to shoot. A minute to go in the game. What a game it's been.
Gotta go. Down to 7.
Here's Perkins.
Nice pop out.
Bohannon, can he do it again? Yes, he can.
What a screen by Murray to set it up. Chris, that is.
Threes the last 2 times down the floor by Bohannon. And now Johnson is fouled on the shot.
And that last play, Bohannon set a little rip screen. 2 guys went to Murray wide open there. You want to get open for a shot, set a screen. You can't leave that guy. He not afraid of the moment.
He's been doing it for years.
Decades.
Again, with under 5 minutes to go in this game, Iowa was down 9. And they've gone on now a 19-6 stretch in the last 4 minutes of action. Johnson now with 17 points, 9 assists, 7 for 7 at the line. Got one more.
Indiana, not a pressing team, but not necessary really. There's been a good solid D next trip.
If you score this right here, 2-point game, yes, you get a stop this possession for Indiana. You still have a chance.
Two-point game. 41 seconds.
They're stretching it, though. Boy, a lot of yellow down here. You got to get them out. You're going to have a hard time because of that. Too jammed up. Too many people in tiny spots.
Iowa calls timeout.
You can never say never, man. Never say never. Iowa regains the lead in the last minute. Oh my goodness, Indiana. I had my money on you. Yeah, we'll get back to the game after the commercial break. But honestly, you know, this game is not over. As crazy as that sounds, I still do believe Indiana could do some magic. But yeah, what I said is unfortunately what happened. You know, Keegan Murray, he's a dog. 32 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Trace Jackson Davis, 31 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Xavier Johnson, 18 and 9. Great game from everybody. Bohannon, 2 big threes when his team needed him the most. 2 big threes. Hopefully the game's back on. If it is,
all of the luggage down here.
If you could like the stream, that'd be much appreciated. And yeah, man, let's get back to the game.
Be tough with it on that initial trap. They may just back off. Play a half court. Yeah, they run 2 out.
Get it in to Perkins. stolen. It is. Galloway up ahead. Johnson to tie it with 30 seconds to go.
It's amazing how rattled you can be. You haven't seen a press all game.
Perkins gives it up now to McCaffrey.
Iowa can take the last shot. He's going to let him go, I think. Now with 18 seconds. Thompson's got to be alert. You know he's going to go through. Keegan Murray got to go now. You knew it'd come down. This game has been tight throughout. So a last shot. Baseline rubs. 5 to go. Bohannon way outside. Launches the shot. Banks it home.
Oh my goodness. Bohannon's a dog. Bohannon is a dog. Jordan Bohannon is a freaking dog. Oh my goodness.
6 years in the making.
Oh my goodness. Poor Indiana, man. Oh my goodness. Poor Indiana. Oh gosh, I know that hurts. I know that hurts for Indiana right now.
And there was nothing there.
Mind you, Jordan Bohannon literally had 3 points coming into this little run. With this 3 straight threes he had, Jordan Bohannon had 3 points coming into this, bro. Wow. I got to clap it up to Bohannon, man. When it mattered most, he ends the game 4 for 9 from 3, 4 for 10 from the field, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Bohannon, he made the buckets when it mattered, man, and that's you can't ask nothing more from a guy like that.
Exclusive short list.
Shout out to Jordan Bohannon. Shout out to Keegan Murray, 32 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. Golly, 2 steals, 2 blocks for my guy. Shout out to Trace Jackson Davis on Indiana, 31 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. Great game. Xavier Johnson, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists.
This is amazing. It is amazing.
Race Thompson, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Oh my goodness, man. Pat McCaffrey, 16 points, 2 rebounds, and assists. Tony Perkins, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. This is a great game in general. Great game. I guess Iowa just wanted it more in the end, man.
But if you catch at half court, right, it's a little less.
Got to give my hats off to Indiana, though. I did say they were going to win, but honestly, they had a great season, great run. This would have been 3 straight W's for them against teams that, you know, they weren't supposed to beat on paper. But great game to both parties, man. Great game.
Right there on the baseline, and another timeout's called. And Fran, my memory, you didn't have anybody face guarding you at all.
That's true.
That was the key. You got a free pass.
And that certainly helped.
I'm sure. Made you a hero.
I did my part.
What's that coach doing?
All this heat around Jimmy Johnson's sandwich, boss said he needed to take some time to relax.
Come on.
Get his mind off the Zesty Garden Turkey Club.
Is that
Yes, it is. Try and forget about the pickled red onions, herb aioli, roasted tomatoes, and the meats.
Stirred or shaken?
Did you say turkey and bacon?
Jimmy?
John, how you doing?
Hey, T, your shoes! I'm gonna come get him.
Little R&R, fix you right up.
The new Zesty Garden Turkey Club for a limited time at Jimmy John's.
All right, Rafter, you're in that huddle right now. What would you be saying?
I would back screen on both sides. Let one guy run long. If he is free, throw your pass. But if he isn't, throw it to the screener and get a timeout with less than, maybe 0.9, 0.8.
I think you get some movement, which is window dressing. Throw the ball up in the air. Jackson Davis, he's athletic, has good hands. Let him try to catch it and maybe make something.
Or slap it. You know what I mean? Slap it to a guy cutting.
I just don't know if you have time with 1.1 second. Some sort of movement getting him the ball in the paint. He's athletic, he can catch, and then see if he can get to his left hand for a quick finish.
And you need a big guy to take the ball out, obviously, because you're going to be faced. And Thompson's taking it out.
So now they have no one on the ball now. Maybe double teaming here. The Murray twins.
All right.
A double dose of Murray.
Thompson will be the inbounder. Runs the baseline. It's Johnson from midcourt. Johnson's shot hit the glass, but it is over. And a most thrilling finish. Jordan Bohannon puts Iowa into the Big Ten.
Shout out to Indiana, man. Shout out to Indiana. They played amazing basketball. They gave up the lead, man. Sheesh, Keegan Murray, Jordan Bohannon is the Keegan scored 32, so he's the MVP. But Jordan Bohannon, when his team needed him, I said this from the jump. There's no way they're winning this game if Jordan Bohannon does not step it up. And look what he freaking did. He hit 3 straight threes. I mean, God. If that's not stepping up when it matters, what is, you know? Shout out to Jordan Bohannon, man. He won this team this game without a doubt. Of course, Keegan Murray led his team, though. Quite honestly, this was a great game. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We will be streaming the Kentucky-Tennessee game in about 20-ish minutes. So just stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. And don't forget to like the stream if possible. Comment, subscribe as well. And, yeah, man, this was a fun one. Appreciate